Hi, my name is Dr. Grażyna Padziunen, and I want to welcome you all to our amazing webinar today entitled How to Optimize Your Hormones Without Hormones and Isoflavor. Uh, this is very, very important for optimization of women health. And I have a lot of information, and I would like to finish this in 45 minutes. So please stay with me to the end. And if you have questions, just put them in chat, or you can also put them in comments and comments under this webinar. So let me just share with you the slides so that I can give you a lot of good information about that. But before I go there, let me tell you a few words about myself. If you don't know me, my name is Dr. Grażyna Padziunen. I'm originally, if you can hear, from Poland, and I get master's degree in Warsaw from electrical engineering, and also PhD in Helsinki, Finland. And when my son was 9 months old, I was invited to the United States to teach at university. And I was teaching and doing research for 25 years. And my main area was biomedical. And although I got pretty successful, and I was pretty successful, and I I have tenure, I earned tenure, and I could have a secure job to the end of my life. But I knew inside me that I am not, this is not something what I want to do. And I wanted to have my business and to help people in to feel and look as good as possible to the end of their lives. And also myself, I was not getting any younger. At this moment, I'm 71 years old, and I have no problems, no medications, no injections, no surgeries. And this is what I want for you. And this particular webinar is focused on women's health, because all of us know what it means to go through the time when you have period and you have all these cramps and so on. And then when you have menopause and you have another set of problems and symptoms. And we kind of thought this is something we have to just deal with it, but not anymore. At this moment, we have help. And this is what I want to share with you today. So let me just share with you the slides. And there will be two parts to this webinar. Part one, I will focus in just to help for menstrual symptoms. And in part two, I will go more into the menopausal symptoms. So this is what is special about it, because this is the first of its kind approach to optimize hormonal health through all phases of the menstrual cycle for the younger women. And also the first time we can also help women in menopausal with no hormones, no isoflavins, and to optimize and to remove or to get rid of those terrible menopausal symptoms. Okay, so let's go right to it. So what is my goal? My goal of this webinar is to show you how to target typical menstrual and menopausal symptoms and support optimal female health without hormones and soy isoflavins. So this is just illustration. I think that you remember, or maybe you are still going through these menstrual, symptoms like cramps, like like having no energy, like like maybe even working like I was working. I am like as an engineer in automation, I was working mainly with men, and sometimes you are nicely dressed and sitting in a meeting or going to the conference, and then suddenly you get that heavy flow, blood flow, and then all your dress is ruined, and you don't know what to do with yourself because you imagine like everybody is noticing that you feel so bad, that you are all red all around, and we feel ashamed, but actually this is normal. This is part of being woman, and it's time, first of all, to accept it, and the second thing is it's time to get help, right? So this is why I'm here. This was developed by women for women, because we understand. Nobody can understand. Men cannot understand it really. They can kind of understand it, but if you don't go through it, you don't really. So this is something that is developed by women for women. And look, this is illustration of menopause. You feel like you are in the oven, right? So can we get help? Yes. So you've been struggling with this, like I said, probably because so often we hear that the menstrual and menopausal ups and downs is normal, is just part of being a woman. Well, some women have really so bad symptoms that they are going to the medical doctor for help. And they usually prescribe you some type of hormone therapy, or they use of soy isoflavones. So what is the side effect of that approach? First of all, let's look at the hormones before we go there. Look what happens with hormones. This is for the younger women, for when we have period here, the first 4 days or 7 days, and then there is the ovulation, and then there is a post-ovulation. You see the hormones all over, and how to use hormones to optimize this. And usually they just optimize those 2 hormones, right? And we have about 50 hormones. So let's go to these side effects. So hormone therapy for the younger women can be used for various menstrual disorders or conditions, right? Like irregular periods and others. But the hormone therapy isn't appropriate for everyone and should be tailored to individuals' needs after proper medical evaluation. So it's absolutely needed to be optimized all the time by a medical doctor. So that's number one. This is for the menopause. So very often we use hormone replacement therapy, or HRT, to alleviate symptoms of menopause. So it involves taking medications that contain female hormones, usually, as I said, estrogen and progesterone, to replace the ones the body no longer makes after menopause. And by supplementing the body's hormones levels, it can relieve menopausal symptoms like hot flashes, vaginal dryness, or mood swings. However, what are the limitations? Number one, increased risks of diseases. So studies like Women's Health Initiative have shown that HRT can increase the risk of breast cancer, heart disease, and strokes. Number one. Number two, this is only short-term relief, often seen as temporary measure for symptom relief rather than a long-term solution. Number three, not for everyone. Women with history of certain types of cancers, liver disease, or blood clots are often advised against HRT. And side effects may include bloating, breast tenderness, headaches, and mood swings. So then, what is the problem with soy isoflavones? First of all, what it is. So these are naturally occurring plant compounds found in soy and soy products, often cited for their estrogen-like effects. So how they work? They can bind to estrogen receptors in the body, potentially easing menopause symptoms and providing other health benefits like improved heart health. But what are the limitations? Number one, inconsistency in effectiveness. So there are different research and they are mixed on whether they work or not. There is also a common allergen and can cause adverse reaction in some people. There is also thyroid issues. High levels of isoflavones can interfere with thyroid function, especially in people with an iodine deficiency. And on top of it, it can interact with some medication. So it is, they are those side effects, and they are not the best solution. And so we will talk about menopause later on. Now let's focus on the menstruation. So how we describe our period, if you want to see how do you feel. So period is the first, when you start bleeding, the first maybe 4 to 7 days, right? Usually. So some people say, oh my God, it's cramps. And I want to curl up in a blanket and not move, not go anywhere. Some days are much heavier and unpredictable. And this is terrible because if you have the blood flow, let's say you're flying in the airplane and you are sitting there and suddenly you are all, the blood comes and the whole seat is red and you are afraid to move, right? So you can feel bloated and the digestive system is all over the place. So then what about the time after this? So that means the phase leading up to ovulation. Oh, that is fantastic. You feel more energetic, happier. Libido is fantastic, is ramps up. And these are the good skin days, we are very happy. So we feel like we are confident, productive every day. We want to be like that every day, like before we ovulate, right? But unfortunately, that's about maybe from 4 to 16 days. And then comes the post feel after you ovulate. So what is then? Well, unfortunately, a lot of us start noticing PMS symptoms. So the breasts are tender, we got emotional. Our husbands cannot understand what's wrong with us, right? We don't feel sexy, we feel puffy, bloated, we can't focus on anything, and the skin starts looking bad because our body undergoes unique biochemical change during your period, pre-ovulation, and post-ovulation. Completely different. So it's very difficult to give some things for the whole month, right? Because we are completely different in all those 3 different periods. So there was an emerging research that is showing that this cyclical changes aren't due to fluctuating hormones alone. This is amazing result, because they also are linked to fluctuating levels of essential nutrients that impact your hormones throughout the month. So instead of going into symptoms, my hormones dropped, we focus on nutrition. provide the nutrition that can regulate our hormones. Isn't it fantastic? I find it's phenomenal. So, but most female health supplements don't do that. Don't sync into your cycles. So they try to sync to entire period, entire month. But actually we need to be in sync with those three different cycles. Okay. So that means that we don't have to accept those ups and downs anymore, but we can feel great and through all the cycles. So that's why we have the time to reinvent your hormone story, introducing that OVA product, which has no hormones and no soy isoflavones. It is a patent pending, first of its kind approach to optimal hormonal health, backed by highly studied clean level bios. OVA delivers intuitive nutrition, sync to your menstrual cycle, and helping to stabilize the ups and downs. So you can feel best every day of your month. It responds to your body's fluctuating needs with these synergetic science-based formulas. And there are three of them. The release for your period, renew for pre-ovulation, and balance for post-ovulation. And I will talk about each of them in a second. But first, let's see what type of symptoms we can get rid of. So OVA changes the way you think about your period. So it can relieve hormonal symptoms of PMS, such as tension or anxiety, depressed mood, crying spells, mood swings and irritability on anger, appetite changes and food cravings, trouble falling asleep or waking up, social withdrawal, poor concentration. Okay. And also helps with bloating and menstrual cramps, promote clear-looking skin, supports healthy libido, reduce occasional stress, balance mood, and more. So who would like that? I think all of us. I am sorry that we didn't get that when I was younger. So anyhow, now we can help those women. And we have this OVA, which looks like that. It's synced to the phases of your unique cycle. So there are three proprietary scientifically advanced formulas feature ingredients that target your period 4 days. As you see here, they are 4. So this is for your period. So as soon as you start bleeding, you take this for 4 days. Then after 4 days, from day 5 to 16, you take pre-ovulation. So you take these pills, formulas, and then you take post-ovulation. So you take these, start taking these until the moment that you get another period. As soon as you get your period, doesn't matter, different women have a different time, you start your first pill. That's why we have another set here for the period, right? So as soon as you start bleeding, you start these. So maybe because you may not get yet the next package, so that's already here for you. Now, let's talk about each of them. So release. So it specially addresses the first 4 days of your menstrual cycle to support your body's natural detoxification process during your period. So it's formulated with menstrual detox complex. It delivers a comprehensive ingredient blend shown to help relieve mild cramps and occasional bloating, promote clear-looking skin, and support energy levels, iron metabolism, heavy blood flow, and urinary tract health after your period. So that's number 1. And here is the formulation. As you see, we have magnesium, which have pain relief and mood regulation. Copper, it's very good for anti-inflammatory and also microelement balance. Then niacinamide, so that is for energy production and the hormone regulation. That's very famous for the hormone regulations. Then we have clove, which is for pain relief and anti-spasmodic. And then we have immortal. Immortal is again for the anti-inflammatory and anti-spasmodic. And then cranberry is the urinary tract. Ginger is anti-inflammatory, very famous, and nausea relief. And then donkey. Donkey is very, very famous from the Chinese medicine for hormonal balance and for the blood flow, blood for regulation. Peppermint, everybody knows, actually is a pain relief and bloating. And sage is antispasmodic and mood. And CQ10 is energy production in very good antioxidant. So, and this one, it helps relieve cramps, bloating, clear looking skin, energy levels, iron, supports iron metabolism, and also supports liver health, and also supports heavy blood flow, supports urinary tract health, and supports antioxidant capacity. So that's what is number one. Now, renew. So after 4 days, it is 5 to 16. So renew supports your body as you prepare for ovulation. So it features biooptimal pre-blend with cutting-edge bios shown to help increase libido while reducing occasionally anxiousness and fatigue, and supports healthy levels of insulin, dopamine, and serotonin already within normal range, right? So it has T-creatine, highly available iron, iodine, inositol, maca, broccoli, and quercetin. So these are also very good for hormones leading up to ovulation, improves feeling of well-being, supports a healthy libido, supports mental clarity, supports thyroid health, helps promote iron absorption, and supports antioxidant capacity. So I can go through each of these, substances, but they are basically mood regulations. Iron, it's actually blood health and menstrual cycle. Iodine is very good for thyroid health and hormone imbalance, and then inositol is for the insulin sensitivity and hormonal regulations, and meca is very good for libido and endocrine health. Broccoli is generally amazing for nutrition, gives us all kinds of great nutrition and antioxidants, and quercetin, anti-inflammatory and antioxidant. So these are the formulas, and they are, of course, patent pending. And finally, the last one, which is the balance, which provides post-ovulation support until the next period begins. So that is a coactive PMS matrix powders, balance to help reduce normal symptoms of PMS. And that's very unpleasant because as mood swings, you can start crying, you don't know even why, right? You can have congested skin, you can have breast tenderness, brain fog, bloating. So this matrix take a dual action approach with highly bioavailable ingredients shown to support healthy inflammatory response while reducing occasional stress to support mood and overall well-being. So many women got used to period cramps, mood swings, PMS, and low sex drive as a simply part of being female. I remember it was very, very unpleasant sometimes. You don't know why you feel bad. You don't know why you feel so emotional, right? Well, we don't need to deal with this anymore. And we have the formula number 3, which is this is the balance formula. So what it has, lemon gin, extramel, ginger, saffron, chasteberry, appellation polyphenols, zinc, and black pepper extract. And these are helping us relieve the mild discomfort associated with PMS. Helps enhance the absorption nutrients before menstruation, supports a healthy inflammatory response, supports the endocannabinoid system, and promotes clear looking skin, reduces occasional stress, supports energy levels, and supports antioxidant capacity. And what is amazing about these products is that they work very quickly. They work in just 1 month. Look at this. That was the focus group, which I was part of it. Before the company released the product, we have been testing it. So OVA, of course, I didn't try OVA because I was too old, but the OVA focus group, those younger women, they reported that 88% reduced mild menstrual cramps, 84% in 1 month reduced mild bloating, 72% improved energy level, 72% improved mood. So that's impressive result. And after this, we have all reports from the women how amazingly it helps them, and there is no side effects. It's just intuitive nutrition for optimal female health. Amazing. I'm really impressed with this. So there is a big difference between what is considered normal for optimal regarding for hormonal health, right? Which is feeling bad and having cramps and so on. So until now, what we had to do, just say, okay, I am a woman. It's part of that, but there is nothing I can do about it. But it's not anymore. Now we have this product which is synced to your cycle and will target all different parts, of your monthly cycle, right? So stop blaming your hormones, empower them, change how you think about your period, and reinvent your hormone story with OVA product. Okay. This is some testimonials. So let me read it quickly. I usually have a 7-day having flow. So it was Dana. Of cramping, bloating, no energy, and the week after just mentally low in all aspects. This month, only slight cramping on a day 1 of my period was cut to 3 steady and 1 flow days. No more bloating at all. Energy on the days 2 to 4, even exercising, which would never have happened before. But this part, the week after, I was mentally clear, great spirits, and full of extra libido. Best my cycle has happened in 24 years, to say the least. Can't wait to see what month 2 brings. 1 month, ladies, 1 month. Angela. I've been on OVA for about 2 months. significantly decrease cramps and moodiness. Within the first month, I have more energy and I sleep great. So this was OVA. And now I want to address menopause. So for women like me, right? And how we can help those women, because I hear, oh my God, why I'm waking up. I fall asleep, I sleep, and then 3 o'clock in the morning every night, I just wake up and I cannot fall asleep. I am so tired. I am so sweaty. I am so hot flashes. So what can we do about it? So do you know that? How does it describe menopause? The worst parts are the hot flashes, night sweats, keep me up. My periods are getting more and more irregular, low sex drive, Virginia dryness, and uncomfortable sex. When I can't sleep, I have low energy and brain fog. It's time to reinvent your hormone story. You don't need to go through this anymore. Look what happens with the hormones. How we can feel good. Look, they are all over the place. This is menopause. This is 5 years before. They are going up and down, and then here estrogen, progesterone goes down. And when you go to the doctors and they try to do something, help you, they usually work just with those two hormones. But we have about 50 hormones. So, this one is amazing because no hormones, and we are empowering only them. So we introduce Modern Ova M, no hormones, no soy isoflavones, backed by a highly studied clean label. So OVA M delivers intuitive nutrition to support premenopause, menopause, and also postmenopause, like myself. So they are symptoms. I don't need to tell you. I mean, if you are a woman, you know, hot flashes, sleep problems, weight gain, loss of libido, hair loss, thinning hair, irregular periods, and so on and so on. But also cognitive functions. That's really, really important. So most formulas for menopause women contain soy isoflavones, but soy can mimic estrogen, which may directly influence your hormones. Although estrogen levels trend down in premenopause, they can fluctuate sometimes to a higher than average levels. And making a hormone focused approach, which is normally that's what they have done till now, it is difficult to predict, and long-term use of hormones and soy isoflavones has been associated with health risks. And OVA-M takes a completely different approach to female health. It works synergistically with your body's biochemical responses, delivering comprehensive support without hormones. The secret to its effectiveness is extra OS complex, comprised of highly studied clean label bios, show to significantly improve normal menopausal symptoms and reduce Virginia dryness. Plus, the ingredients, which I will show you in a second, in extra OS complex, go beyond hormonal symptoms. They deliver cardiovascular benefits and support antioxidant capacity, mood, and cognitive function. Many women turn to hormone replacement therapy or soy isoflavones to address normal symptoms of menopause. And I talked about it at the beginning of my presentation. So not only should both approaches be done under medical supervision, but they typically only address estrogen and progesterone levels. Women over 50 have over 50 hormones in their bodies, all working together toward a natural state of balance. OVA-M takes an intuitive approach that supports its balance without, that's very important, without directly acting on your hormones. So we regulate hormones without hormones. And here is the formula. So as you see here, we have this estrogen 100. What is it? It causes a hormone balance and has some clinical studies. It's effective on hot flashes and other menopausal symptoms. Then we have Angelica gigas. And also we have Sinacum wilfordi. Then we have also, as you see here, Phlomus umbrosa. These are especially for hormone regulation and anti-inflammatory benefits, and this one is more for antioxidant and anti-inflammatory benefit. But also we have certified organic olive extract, which is and also sage, which very much helps with the hot flashes. So this formula, what does it do? Reduces mild hot flashes, reduces night sweats, reduces Virginia dryness, supports libido, improves sleep health, supports cognitive health, supports cardiovascular health, protects cells from oxidative stress, supports healthy looking skin and nails, supports energy levels, and also supports mood. So here is I was part of this group, OVA M focus group survey. So what it was, in 1 month, 93% of women reported improved sleep, 92% reduced mild hot flashes, 93% improved mood, right? 82% increased energy level, 82% improved cognition. This is amazing, improved cognition. I mean, that's very, very important. This is how it looks like. So we have OVA and OVA-M, right? To control our hormones with no hormones. Let me very quickly talk about two other things which can even more help this intuitive nutrition for optimal women health. Two other products which can be amazing used together with our OVA products. The first one is this is the tribiotic, Axis tribiotic. So this is all together OVA plus Axis tribiotic. It can be OVA-M or OVA with this Axis tribiotic. So this will give us OVA balanced body system. So it goes a little beyond hormonal health. So science-based OVA and OVA-M supports optimal hormonal health during your menstrual cycle and menopause, but there is more to overall wellness. So we have, while ovary-brain axis regulates the production of hormones responsible for ovulation, menstrual bleeding, and menopause, but the gut-brain axis regulates gut microbiota and the immune system and hormones for cognitive function. So modern OVA balanced body system adds modern Axis tribiotic to OVA and OVA-M to help to improve mood, mind, and body balance. So what is this tribiotic? Well, this is amazing because it is probiotic, prebiotic, and postbiotic in a special bit-led technology, which is acid resistant. So this is like a sand, right? So you take it, 1 spoon, this, and it goes directly through the gut. Okay, so it targets microbiome diversity, immune health, and cognitive function. So it helps healthy gut, of course, lining also. So it can also help with so-called leaky gut problem and the nutrients absorptions. So that means that it also benefits this absorption of OVA and OVA-M in your system. So this is absolutely phenomenal to take it together. And finally, let me see here with some of the here is some of the testimonials. So what Sharon says: I've been on OVA-M for 1 month, and now I haven't slept this well for in years. Not only do I fall asleep easier, but I get a much deeper and more restful sleep. Irregular sleep patterns have been a problem for me for years, so thankful for this product. This is 1 month, remember. And then Betty, life-changing, finally, since February 10, restful sleep all night, no more night sweats, and awakened rested with no brain fog. Wow, it's been 30 years of clock watching, wondering and waiting for morning and getting up tired. OVA-M equals gratitude. So let me maybe read 2 more. So that Wendy, tickled pink in a difference in 1 month have made for me. I can't tell you how many products I have tried to get some relief that haven't worked. Hot flashes down from 22 a day to about 5. Mood swings gone. Sleeping so much better. Not having to get up to pee as much during the night. Reduced brain fog. Increased libido. I feel so much better. And let's see, Barb. I am post-menopausal, and I have been taking our brand new OVA-M menopausal formula for a couple of weeks now. I was interested in supporting my cardiovascular and cognitive health, improving my sleep, improving my energy level, and improving my mood. Well, here is what I've already noticed. I'm sleeping like a baby. My energy level is much improved. My brain fog have lifted, and my mood is so much better. Feel like a new woman. And we have more of those testimonials, but I will skip them because of the time. So I want to tell you, just stop blaming your hormones, empower them, change the way you think about your menopause, and reinvent your hormone story with OVA-M. Only modern OVA-M delivers intuitive nutrition for optimal hormonal health. Feel like a new woman again. And the last thing, this is my last slide here. I just want to also mention our modern life. So this is the collagen hyaluronic acid matrix. I will have a separate webinar about this in about 2 weeks. So watch for the notifications. But what is special about it? This is there are so many collagen products on the market, and most of them don't work. Why? Because number one, if they are not hydrolyzed, they will not work. Number two, only collagen is like a brick in the house. You need collagen hyaluronic acid concentrated sulfate to rebuild your connective tissue. This will rebuild your connective tissue. Why? Because it's coming from nature and it's bioidentical with our body. So our body understands this as its own. You cannot be allergic to it. It's to biocell. You can't be allergic to biocell. It works like charm, rebuilding your connective tissue. So if you rebuild your connective tissue, if you rebuild your gut, that's the basic foundation to rebuilding your body. And now if you optimize your hormones, my God, this is the basics. And from there on, you do some testing, and then you just supplement those things that you really need. And you can live to the end of your life without medication, without injections, without any, necessary medications, right? So this is what I want for all of you. So that's what is, so this is all what I want to tell you. And now there are two things. If you would like to get on any of these products, so let me see if I can know how to do it. I have never done it. So let's see. I don't know if you see it here, but okay. So if you click this button by now, then you can get, this is, I think it's OVA or OVA. Oh, this is OVA M. And so you can click this button, or we can go to, no, you see, I am not so good with this anymore. Okay, here it is. Now, I think that now you'll be able to see it. Okay, so here is that offer for OVA M. If you click here, you could buy it for yourself and with discount. Or you can get here to, this is OVA, this was OVA M, and here is the OVA. You could see, click here by now, and then you could you can buy this. But what I would suggest that you do, the best thing to do is, if you want to have the whole package, if you have some questions, if you want to talk to us, this is the book a call. So you go to meetme.so/BL, be well, sorry, and you can just book a 15 minutes or a 30 minutes call with us, and we can advise you to for the best price how to get these products, and we can also support you later on how to use it. Or you can also talk to us about collagen hyaluronic acid matrix or the prebiotics or other healthy and clean products from other company or other companies, as a matter of fact. And and if you want to go by yourself to modern.com, then it would be great if you use you can get all the discounts. If you don't want to talk to us and you rather go by yourself, you can use the code Be Well or Feel Great to get discounts and to get these products. So if you have any questions and you would like to write in a chat, then would be great. Or if you want to have any question and you want to speak, you can click here is the speak, and I can answer your questions. Or, as I said before, the best way is to book a call, contact us, and we can answer all your questions, because I'm sure that you might have a lot of questions. So I just can say start asking questions. This is here, and if you have any questions, then write it in the chat. Or if you like the presentation, you may also say that you liked it. I would be extremely happy if that was beneficial for you, because it's very, very important for me to present the information so it can help you to feel wonderful again, and don't have any of those terrible symptoms during menopause or during menstruation. That is women helping women. Okay. If there are no questions, then I want to thank you so much for coming. I really very much appreciated that you were with us today. And I will see you then, hopefully, at the next webinar, which we will focus in 2 weeks, which we will focus on collagen hyaluronic acid matrix. So that how I am 71 years old. I have reversed my age by 15 years. I want you to do the same. And we will share with you how you can do it, how you can feel and look young again. This is our age reversing system. If you are interested, watch for the announcement. Thank you so much. Okay, bye.